Fans in his hometown of Minneapolis remember Prince, the prolific artist known for such iconic songs as Purple Rain. He was an extraordinary talent who died this week at the age of just 57. Joining me to discuss his 3-decade-long career is Robert Armstrong, the FT's head of Lex and a long-standing Prince fan. Robert, welcome. Prince had an enduring popularity that transcended eras and genres. How did he manage to captivate such a wide audience and for so long?
Well, I think he had this tremendous kind of polymorphous personal style. He was neither funk nor R&B nor pop nor jazz, but partook of all of those things. While he was flamboyantly straight, he partook freely and unapologetically of gay style. He partook freely of black and white styles in music and his personal style. I mean, surely there should be a book about just the things he did with his hair over the length of his career. So I think everyone could look at Prince and find something to engage with and enjoy.
Financially, he did something really different. He took control of his own career right from the start. How does a young musician who comes from the Midwest, not from either of the coasts,
LA or New York,
how did he do that? What's the background to that?
Well, I think the thing to keep in mind is the man's incredible productivity. So in the 13 years between his two self-named albums, Prince on the one end and the symbol for which he is famous for on the other, those 13 years he made an album a year, and every one was either gold or platinum. Many of them were multi-platinum. And I don't think if you looked at the history of pop music, you could find anyone who had such a long sustained period of productivity. The only one who would even be in the discussion would be the Beatles between the early 60s and the early 70s. So he just made a tremendous amount of good music, which makes the financial success possible.
And apparently there's a whole lot of more music.
Yes, he was a compulsive
vault.
recorder, so we hope to find out what's hidden underneath in the vault beneath his estate in Minneapolis.
And he took his music off the streaming services.
Yes.
In another attempt at control.
Right.
I mean, that's another really bold move.
Bold move and unusual. Other artists have done it, but he's probably one of the greatest stature.
And we're talking about his death now, and it's very recent, and very many people are very upset. But what sort of legacy? Can we take a wider view? Can we think about what is Prince's legacy?
Well, I would put him in context like this. I'm a child of the 80s, an American child of the 80s, and in American pop music when I was a teenager, there's a holy trinity. Michael Jackson, Madonna, Prince, right? I don't think anybody would argue that anyone else is of that stature in the culture. And with Madonna, you can think of as sort of a cultural phenomenon, a great performer, and there was a lot of great pop songs there, but she was really a cultural phenomenon in a certain way, feminist icon and so forth. Michael Jackson will be remembered as a consummate performer, right? And I think Prince will be remembered as an artist, that he, with his musicianship and his creativity and his changeability, will be remembered for the music over and above what his fellow pop stars achieved.